Well, it's a victory for you. You look too excited. Mr. Noble.
Nelson.
We just want brief thoughts. You don't remember your face, but I'll deal with you plenty time. So, this is a victory for the battery we saw. Are you of the where do you stand in relation to some of these
my colleague?
I think I would react to that. You see, the legal system has a culture of considering the circumstances surrounding any allegation before the judge would pass the sentence. Now, these are people, young men who acted under the heat of the political passion, with opponents who are yet to be brought to book. And so, and again, when they were arrested, they cooperated fully with police throughout the investigations, which eventually culminated into they being brought to court. And they came to plead guilty simplicity. By so doing, they did not waste the resources of the state. You get it, and the court itself, and in terms of time and other resources that would have been committed to try them. These are all what we call mitigating factors in law. So when you have these, and again, coupled with the fact that these are very young men who are first-time offenders, and many other such extenuating factors, which the court will usually consider before passing the judgment. So for us, we think that the court considered all these with proper consideration as mentioned by the judge before passing the judgment. Yeah. So yes, in the wisdom of the court or the judge, this was deterrent enough. In any case, the punishment is not necessarily supposed to be retributive. It could also be reformative. Sometimes we give them the opportunity to do what? Reform. And this, I'm sure, in fact, the judge said it expressly that it's part of his consideration in passing the judgment. So indeed, it was deterrent enough and a win for our democracy. That you cannot do any acts and go scot-free with it.
All right, thank you.
This victory is a win for democracy. So this victory shows that our judicial system is one that we can trust and rely upon. And this goes to show that these are people victims of circumstance, and there are some people who have not committed offense for you to hold them as such as people who are criminals. No, but these are people who were trying to help a procedure that we all did not understand them.
Yeah.
So there was a person of interest, essentially, the individual who was seen flying to attack the former minister.
No, I disagree with you. The person did not fly to attack, but defend himself. That's why I'm saying that these are people that did not understand the circumstance. You understand? So they were trying to defend themselves against someone who was holding a weapon. You understand? So these are people who they don't want to even go through the process of going to court and trying to convince people that they are not guilty or not. So this just to tell everyone that these are people who have not committed any offense.
There were other concerns that there are other persons who were even involved. I was not the command. They were visibly involved in the acts of violence, but noticeably they weren't in custody. They had just come to your notice.
Yes, but you see, when it comes to investigation, you may see someone clearly that this is someone who has committed an offense to you. But as to whether the person has committed any offense for which the law can hold that person liable, because you cannot hold a person liable for any offense that is not stated in our criminal books. So if the police or the investigative bodies decide not to bring someone to court, that means the person, to the best of their investigation, the person has not committed any offense. So we must commend them for rather doing a thorough investigation and leaving the people that they must leave and bring the people that they must bring to court.
So this person that we're talking about, he wasn't part of the accused persons?
No. The person you saw defending himself by jumping to help himself, yes, he is part of the accused person.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And he was in court today?
Yes, he was in court.
But interesting. So going forward, we've seen also that the court has
AGOO 96.9 FM. Yati free.